After having no win in our last 4, losing 2 and drawing 2, or is it losing 1 and drawing 3? I'm not really sure with the statistics. Chelsea fans and I has been expecting a lot of reaction on and off the pitch. On the pitch, I don't think we'll be getting any action until this weekend on our FA Cup fixture. But off the pitch, we have been getting a lot of reaction. Chelsea has been trying to sort our centre-back problem. You get me? But in this video, we're talking about a lot of exciting news from Marc Guehi return, and Chelsea being recalling Trevoh Chalobah to Nkunku, and a whole lot of things in this video. But yeah, first of all, welcome back to the channel. This is Papi Knows Football. You get me? First of all, before we go straight into everything we'll be discussing in this video, like the video, and at the end of the video, you like what I'm doing here. I want to see more of me. This January transfer window, I think over 1 month, will be very much active, and Chelsea is very much active. That means a lot of news will be coming your way, so make sure you smash that subscribe button. So let's get into it. We'll be getting into it, and it is Trevoh Chalobah. According to a lot of reports, multiple reports have stated that Chelsea will trigger the option to recall Trevoh Chalobah from a long season loan spell at Crystal Palace this month. Like previously, a few days ago, there were talks that Chelsea cannot recall him because there is no break clause in his deal. But it looks like there is a break clause, a jailbreak from his deal that we can recall him. Obviously, you get me? And on Trevoh Chalobah's side, report have said that it's understood that Trevoh Chalobah and his camp welcomed the conversation about a return to his boyhood club, which the player wants nothing more than to succeed at. This is my player, return this boy. I think this is a very welcome development. A lot of Chelsea fans will be really happy with this. But on the other hand, I don't know whether Chelsea wants to return Trevoh Chalobah, or they are just trying to play a trick on Crystal Palace. But we'll get that in a minute. But what Trevoh Chalobah could give us is a player. We saw him last season. He was pretty much out of the team, he was out injured. But when he returned, he steadied the ship for us. We didn't lose a match with Trevoh Chalobah last season. All the match we played with him, I think he played 10 matches and we had 7 wins. In our run of form in the last season, during the ending part of the season, Trevoh Chalobah was part of that squad. You get me? We didn't lose a match with him. Trevoh Chalobah is a defender. He's not a world-class defender, but he's solid. He's very consistency when he comes. He's not a defender that is going to give you 10 out of 10 every weekend, but you sure expect somewhere within 6, 7, 8 every weekend from him. He's solid. He's not the best, but I think he's solid. You get me? But on the other hand, when I say Chelsea looks like they are playing a trick, we'll get there. But another Crystal Palace player, which is a former Chelsea academy. I don't know if you're on Twitter now. This is no news, but it looks like Chelsea are moving for Marc Guehi. Obviously, I made a video in the morning today. Check out, I made a video about Marc Guehi, talking about rumors. But obviously, multiple reports heavily link Chelsea to Marc Guehi. I think Chelsea are looking into bringing Marc Guehi this January. But according to Marc Guehi, Chelsea are exploring a return to Stamford Bridge for Crystal Palace defender Marc Guehi. The machine for a potential swap this month have taken place with the Selhurst Park club aware of Chelsea interest following Wesley Fofana injury, and it looked like Enzo Maresca is a huge fan of Marc Guehi, and that's good. I think we are, like, according to Marc Guehi, Enzo Maresca is a very huge fan of Marc Guehi, and which is nice. Like I said, I talked about him in my previous video, how he could come in and steady the ship for us. I think he's very solid defender, a Cobham boy, and I don't know, there is this different vibe when he's a academy player, he's a Cobham graduate, he's a Cobham boy. It's a different vibe, you get me? And with Marc Guehi, being a Cobham graduate, obviously we sold him. Like I said, I've already said all these things in my previous video, so make sure you go check it out. Remember, Chelsea sold Marc Guehi from Chelsea directly to Crystal Palace, and Chelsea has a sell-on clause. So according to Marc Guehi, We're still on Sami Marc, but I think he released a full article on this Trevoh Chalobah issue. Chelsea has a sell-on clause between 17 to 20% after selling Marc Guehi to Crystal Palace in 2021. It's unclear how the clause could be activated if Chelsea are the buying club. You get me? And that's where the whole confusion will come. And I think Crystal Palace value Marc Guehi at £70 million, bro. He played a ball for around 20 million in 2021, but they value him at 70 million pounds. We just have to see how that goes. A player that is in his last 18 months contract. If he stay there to the end of the summer, he has just 1 year left in his contract. I don't see anywhere Chelsea's paying that amount of money for Marc Guehi. Obviously, it's January. Like when you want to sign players in January and in position Chelsea, you have to pay in ridiculous amount. But I don't see Chelsea paying 70 million pounds for Marc Guehi. And this is where I don't think Chelsea trying to recall Chalobah is genuine. Because according to Sami Marc, Chelsea could use Trevoh Chalobah as a make-weight in any deal for Marc Guehi. However, it's understood that Crystal Palace would prefer a straight cash agreement for the centre back. You see what I'm saying? You see what I am saying? It looks like Chelsea are playing some politics. You get me? They're playing some politics, some chess move. Like nothing is beyond this club. Nothing is beyond them. So they are trying to. If you're not going to give us Marc Guehi, you are going to recall Trevoh Chalobah. Chelsea is a funny club. And when I say they know how to do business, they know how to do business. I don't really think that they actually want to recall Trevoh Chalobah, which I think would be good. I think Marc Guehi is the target. I don't know how we're pronouncing this guy's name. Marc Guehi. Both of their names, they're confused the hell out of me. But yeah, Marc Guehi is the target. So Trevoh Chalobah is like, okay, this is not going to work. We're going to take back our player. So we just have to see how this saga goes on. But still on Marc Guehi. You get me? Still on Marc Guehi. Marc Guehi representative are aware of interest from his former club, and I'm telling you, he's definitely going to be open to come back to Chelsea. You get me? Any player that plays that graduates from Cobham has one dream to play for Chelsea. That has to be like, that might not be the pinnacle, but like it has to be there. You have to like check mark it. If you are a Cobham graduate, I think it has to be in your books to like play for Chelsea. So I think it's going to be an easy deal. I think personal terms won't be a problem, but I think Crystal Palace will not be really like it won't be an easy deal, because Crystal Palace won't like to let go of their captain in the middle part of the season. This is like the second half of the season, and in as much as they haven't been on a great form this season, I don't see them allowing one of their key players and their captain go this January. I don't see it's not going to be an easy business, but definitely nothing is beyond Chelsea. We are Chelsea for a reason. In January, we went and signed Enzo Fernandez, so nothing is beyond this club. So we have to just look out for that. But apart from Marc Guehi, Chelsea are also interested in I can't pronounce that guy's name well, as well as defensive duo of Ronald Araújo and Jules Koundé. Obviously, that first name, I'm sorry I could not pronounce it, is equally linked to Manchester City. I think is an RC Lens player. He's equally linked to Manchester City, and I think clubs like Man U, Arsenal, Newcastle, a lot of clubs, Real Madrid as well, are equally interested in him. You get me? I think Real Madrid are planning to, Manchester City are planning to table an offer of 25 million, which obviously I think RC Lens will be rejecting, because a lot of clubs, top clubs, are interested in him. He's a 20-year-old centre back. He's one of the best young centre back in the Europe top 5 leagues right now. You get me? So that boy is a hot commodity, and you just have to see what happens. On Jules Koundé's side, it's no rumor. It's not really news. Like, we have been linked with him, but he chose to sign for Barcelona. I don't really see Chelsea signing him. Araújo is trying to extend his contract, but you can never say never. But he's on talks on extending his contract at Barcelona, so I don't really see that one as well happening. I think the one that looks realistic is Marc Guehi and the RC Lens boy. But if Real Madrid are to be serious on him, I think he's gone. You get me? As Real Madrid are to be serious with him, I think he's gone. Maybe Man City because of Pep Guardiola. We have talked about a lot of our centre backs. So let's move on to a man who has been a lot of rumors linking him around him since this summer. Christopher Nkunku. According to Fabrizio, Chelsea could be open to letting Nkunku leave in the January transfer window based on what the player wants. And obviously, if you watch that, I watched the video on Fabrizio's channel. He said Chelsea themselves don't want to leave, don't want to sell Christopher Nkunku, which I think is a flipping lie. That's a lie from Peter of Hell. But if the player wants to leave, he should. Chelsea are willing to sell him. I think that's proper gaslighting, or the chess game. This is business. When you present your commodity, I want to sell this thing. If I meet you and say, okay, I have this thing I want to sell, I think the ball is on your court. But when I'm like, I don't want to sell, and you come to me, I can tell you how much I want, and you are the one. Do you understand? So Chelsea, we want to be in a more safer side when bargaining. You get me? On this, a lot of clubs are actually interested in Nkunku. You get me? A lot of clubs, and one of them is PSG. I hope PSG holds a genuine interest in Christopher Nkunku. No approach yet to Chelsea. Like I said, that's one of the one that makes sense. There has been links when he returned to one of the international break. The whole French media was trying to link him to PSG, and obviously he's a PSG academy graduate. So it's a no-brainer. You get me? It's a no-brainer. He's a PSG academy graduate. So if this deal is to happen, I won't really be surprised. So that is makes sense. And another one, he has actually been linked with some other club. He has been linked with a lot of clubs, but today he has been linked with Atlético Madrid and Bayern Munich. Emerged as the contenders to sign Christopher Nkunku this month. You get me? So there's a lot of club, and I think Chelsea will recoup the £52 million they spent on Christopher Nkunku, and then Chelsea will move in and sign a striker. I see this transfer window making sense. Once Chelsea makes an outgoing, I think this transfer window is going to make a whole lot of sense, bruv. It's going to make a whole lot of sense. I see Chelsea going back for Victor Osimhen, trying to force him out to break his loan break. He has a jailbreak in his loan. So Osimhen, I think we should watch out for that. There have been a lot of links. He's been heavily linked to Manchester United, heavily. But I think Chelsea are the favorite. He's a Chelsea fan. Christopher Nkunku is a Chelsea fan. And if Christopher Nkunku, Osimhen. And if you want him today, we pick up the phone. Hello, Mikel Obi. Chat to your boy. And I love to see Christopher. My God, what the fuck am I saying? And I love to see Victor Osimhen at Chelsea. Definitely. If you watch this for long, I love that brother. I love him. I love to see Victor Osimhen at Chelsea. So the last thing we'll be talking about is Renato Vega. Obviously, my other video I highlighted about a lot of clubs wanting him, a lot of Italian clubs. So it looks like Stuttgart joins the race to sign Chelsea defender Renato Vega. Like I said, this is January transfer rumor. That deal, I don't see it happening. Chelsea is not letting Renato Vega go. But we'll move in for Nuno Mendes, which I think that looks like it's making sense right now, because him and PSG are not agreeing on contracts, and Manchester United are interested. Will Nuno Mendes come in as a backup to Cucurella? He's a very good defender, a very good left back. That's the only way I see Renato Vega going on loan. But apart from that, that loan is not happening, bruv. This Renato Vega loan, Kine or signing, I don't know where it's coming from, but I don't really see it happening. I don't see Chelsea selling him unless the player wants to leave, actually. But I don't see him happening. But if the player is happy to stay, Chelsea will be happy to keep him. I'll be happy to keep him. I don't see Renato Vega going. You get me? So yeah, that's the video here. If you enjoy it, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Go be.